All right, here we are live and direct. Whoever jumps on here early up, let me know, hit me up, let me know what kind of sound we got. Make sure the sound is doing well. But here we are, live preview for Lake St. Clair up here in Michigan. It is a beautiful evening. It has been beautiful weather. Haven't had too much wind. Had a little bit of wind yesterday. Not a big deal. What's up, fishing with Smokey? How's it going? Hope the audio is good. Let me know if it's not. But just wanted to let everybody know what's going on. Solid Rock Outdoors, what's up? Yeah, I hope I win as well there, Hampton Show. But anyway, just going to get out there and go after it tomorrow. You know, Lake St. Clair is a big, huge bowl. If you don't know, it has about 10 to 15 foot average depth. So there is a million places these fish could be. A million places. I'm talking about the smallmouth. They get out there in the middle. The lake is full. It's as full as I've ever seen Lake St. Clair. It has got a lot of water in it. Good for the largemouth. Largemouth, you know, can play in some events. I think that the smallmouth right now are so good that the largemouth are really not going to play. But the smallmouth are fishing really well. They're not. It's not easy. Lake St. Clair doesn't have, you know, a ton of points and shoals and things like Champlain does, to where they're not going to be just kind of anywhere. Here, you could literally run your boat out to wherever you want to go in the middle of the lake, in the absolute middle of Lake St. Clair. Just drop a trolling motor and just fire off the side and catch one. That's just how it is. Other than the shipping channel, the entire rest of the lake is in play for catching the fish. So you have to, you know, go by. You know, I'm fishing areas that have the right type of grass. This time, right now, I've done that. I did that last year when we were here. I found an area that had the right type of grass. I just did not catch them very well. I don't know what was going on last year, but anyway, yeah, drop shot with a flatworm. Yeah, the Justin Lucas playbook. I hear you loud and clear. I know that's going to play for a lot of guys, and they, you know, they throw that big Z2 up here a lot, or the big jerk shad, whatever. They throw a lot of that kind of stuff up there as well. But you got to be around them. You can't cover much water if you, you know, if you're just pitching around. And did I mention the lake's like 20 miles across by 20 miles across, with the smallmouth being pretty much anywhere in between. I found a few areas I think have some, yes, Ned bomb is the bomb. You are correct, and it's going to get a little workout tomorrow. But you know, I'm planning on throwing a drop shot, a neg rig, crankbait, may throw a jerkbait some. Spy bait's going to play for me. Spin John's going to get a little whirl. Blade's going to get a little spinning. And when we start out tomorrow, it's going to be sunny most of the day. We're not going to have much wind in the morning. It's going to be relatively calm, and then it's supposed to blow kind of after lunch, after 11 or 12. What kind of weight do you think you'll catch tomorrow? I think I'll catch 1,000 pounds. I wish I caught 1,000 pounds. I don't know. I've caught. Yeah, 2 days ago I caught over 20. Yesterday I probably had 14, and then today I had a pretty good bag again, high teens, close to 20. I'm not on the mother load of fish. You know, here this time of year, I think somebody's gonna catch 24, 25, 26 pounds tomorrow. We may see a couple. We may see a couple mid 20 bags. But I would expect there to be 15 to 20 bags over 20 pounds tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, when you get bit, I'd say 1 out of every 3 or 4 bites is a 4-pounder, and that's pretty strong in my book. Any place in the country, if every 1 out of every 4, 5, 6 bites is a 4-pounder, you're doing something right. And this lake is sure enough got them in it. So I'm gonna do a lot of fishing. I'm gonna go to I've got maybe 6 areas or so where I feel like I can get a bite, and I'm gonna go fish in those areas and see what I can conjure up. I might explore around in those areas. Like I said, this lake is so big. If you're off 100, 200 yards, you're not going to get bit. You're not going to catch anything. So if you go back to that 100 pounds of smallmouth this week, I don't know. Solid Rock's asking if somebody's going to catch a 100 pounds. I don't think so. I think I bet you there'll be 10 guys that catch 80 or more, but I don't think it'll be 100. So anyway, that's kind of what I think about that. I don't know what to expect. I've got a little largemouth backup area just in case things are real tough, because yesterday was really tough for me. I didn't catch a whole lot out in the lake fishing for brown ones, but the day before I caught them pretty good. So it can be fickle. If you're, like I said, if you're off 100, 200 yards, you can really stink the joint up and not catch them too good. So is a drop shot preferred choice? If you've located the fish, it's probably a really good way to extract them once you've kind of located them. But the drop shot is definitely not a good way to find them. So I'm gonna mix up 6-8 different baits tomorrow, see what happens. A lot of people throw a tube up here. That's a lot of people throw a tube. It's part of the deal. I may end up snapping a tube some if we have a little bit of wind and I feel like I'm in an area I need to try to trigger a bite or two, but we'll see what ends up happening. So I'm gonna get out there. We take off early. I'm one of the last boats in tomorrow. I'm in the last flight. Hopefully that means I get more time to fish and catch more fish. Sorry about that. We're right here by the road, and people for some reason it's like a drag strip right in front of this house. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to bend them cashins tomorrow and see what we could do out there on Lake St. Clair. Again, we take off. We're gonna have a beautiful day tomorrow. Take off early, and my flight does not check in until 4 o'clock. We got us a little idle into where the weigh-in will be. So be sure to tune in to ESPN 2 in the afternoon. Check out some of that coverage. Bassmaster.com is definitely going to have the other coverage, and then the weigh-in will be at Bassmaster.com. So I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching what I'm getting ready to do out here tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow, and we'll give you a little update on my Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTube. Maybe I might give you a little update on the YouTube, but we'll definitely have the full recap of this tournament afterwards. Probably middle of next week, we'll have that all done up, edited, and show you how this tournament turned out. So I appreciate all the well wishes and the good lucks, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.